Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Grade 11, subject Pakistan Studies. In this lecture, we will discuss the obstacles in implementation of good governance in Pakistan and suggest remedies to overcome the obstacles hindering the implementation of good governance in Pakistan. So let's start. Dear students, we have already discussed the good governance in Pakistan, its core characteristics. In this lecture, we will discuss the obstacles in implementation of good governance in Pakistan and its remedies. Now, let's discuss the obstacles. Dear students, good governance is directly related to the good citizenship. Good governance can be established only in a strong and stable political culture. There are many obstacles interposed in the way of establishing good governance in Pakistan. For example, bad citizenship, illiteracy and ignorance, poverty, culture based on war and terrorism, corruption and dishonest practices, feudalism. So now we will discuss all these hurdles one by one. Dear students, there is no shortcut remedy to voice of a bad political culture. Problem of good governance is not a simple one. It is very complex and complicated. In fact, this is not one problem. It is the amalgamate of multitude of problems. So ignorance and illiteracy is the mother of all evils. Ignorance can be got rid of unless education is made universal. But a poor societies cannot afford to educate its citizens for want of resources. Poverty in itself is such a great curse which gave birth to a multitude of vices like greed, corruption, social disintegration, and so on. So after the development of technology, war was become an extremely expensive enterprise. So even the richest nation of the world cannot venture to remain in a state of war for a long time because it's a very expensive, extremely expensive in current times, contemporary world. So a nation determined to achieve the idea of good governance should first of all say goodbye to war and culture based on war and terrorism. So dear students, these are the some hurdles which are interposed in the way of establishing good governance in Pakistan. Now we'll see the remedies to overcome the obstacles hindering the implementation of good governance in Pakistan. Let's have a look. First of all, democratic culture. Bringing democratic culture in the country rather than democratic process can solve the issue of poor governance. Secondly, abolishing feudalism in the country can bring positive change at policy making as well as at implementing level. Thirdly, promoting national integration and maintaining provincial harmony can strengthen good governance in Pakistan. Next, ending clash of institutions. Ending clash of institution can bring good governance in the country. Next is corruption-free society. Eradicating the culture of corruption can end the saga of political governance in the country. Strict accountability. Introducing strict accountability mechanisms can end poor governance in the country. Last but not the least, devolution of power at grassroots level is a positive step bringing good governance in the country. So, dear students, it's all about the remedies to overcome the obstacles hindering the implementation of good governance in Pakistan. If we ensure democratic culture, abolish feudalism, national integration and harmony, end the clash of institution, if we ensure a corruption-free society and we implement the strict accountability system and devolution of power at the grassroots level, we can of course overcome all these obstacles and we can ensure good governance in Pakistan. Dear students, home task, please note down. Give some suggestions to overcome the obstacles interposed in the way of good governance in Pakistan. Thank you so much for joining.